find the antiderivative of x, e to the 2x. What would you do? So we need to know which portion of this expression we're going to make equal to u and dv. Now, if you integrate e to the 2x, that's going to be e to the 2x divided by 2. And if you find the derivative of e to the 2x, it's e to the 2x times 2. No matter what, the e to the 2x is not going to disappear. However, x can disappear. If you make x equal to dv, v is going to be x squared over 2, which is not what we want. But if we make u equal to x, du is not going to contain a variable that has x. Du is going to be 1 dx, which is what we want. dv, we're going to have to make that equal to the we're going to make it equal to e to the x dx. So v, which is the antiderivative of e to the 2x, that's e to the 2x divided by 2. So now using the formula, uv, that's 1/2 x e to the 2x minus antiderivative v du, which is 1/2 e to the 2x dx. So in this part we can find the antiderivative. That's going to be 1/2 e to the 2x divided by 2, or multiplied by another half. And let's not forget to add plus c. So our final answer is 1/2 x e to the 2x minus 1/4 e to the 2x plus c. So let's try another example. Go ahead and find the antiderivative of x cosine x dx. So cosine, if you integrate or differentiate it, it's going to repeat. The derivative of cosine is negative sine, and the derivative of negative sine is negative cosine. The antiderivative of cosine is sine, since the derivative of sine is cosine, and the antiderivative of sine is negative cosine. Therefore, cosine is a repeating function. So we want to make dv equal to cosine x dx. So let's make u equal to x. Therefore, du is going to be 1 dx. And dv is cosine x dx. And v, the antiderivative of cosine, that's going to be sine x. So we know this formula is equal to uv minus antiderivative v du. So uv is x times sine x minus the antiderivative of v du, which is simply sine x dx. So what is the antiderivative of sine x? The antiderivative of sine is negative cosine, because the derivative of negative cosine is positive sine, plus c. So our final answer is x sine x plus, since we have two negative signs, cosine x plus c.